Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm going to talk about the witch's triquetra symbol. And why am I talking about this? Now, obviously I've made videos exposing this symbol, exposing preachers and pastors and whatnot who use this. There's a reason, and I'm going to show you guys right now. As you guys can see right here, the witch's triquetra right there at the top of the screen, right above his head. This guy is from, let me see, I think it's Apologia Radio. No surprise, right? The witch's triquetra. It's a satanic symbol. It's a occultic symbol. Don't nobody come on here and try to tell me that it's, a Christian symbol. People try to do the same thing with the Star of David, with the hexagram. When I expose that, that is not a Christian symbol. This is neither a Christian symbol. They are witchcraft, pagan, satanic, occultic symbols going all the way back to Babylon. And anybody that thinks that this is a godly symbol is mistaken. They're deceived. And I'm going to expose that today and show that, but this video popped up on my feed. It's from, like I said, Apologia Studios. They have almost 600,000 subscribers. Let's see exactly. 561K. So yeah, almost 600,000 subscribers. And it popped up on my news feed today, and it was this, what's this guy's name? I'm not sure the pastor's name. I think his name is Jeff something. Anyways, they, let me see if I can, no, I can't find it anyway. Okay, I thought maybe it was going to be in the description, but I guess it's not. Okay, so Pastor Jeff and James White is the two people that run this channel. And I guess you shouldn't be surprised because we all know James White is a Jesuit, and he's been exposed for that. Matter of fact, even Brian Denlinger, even though I've exposed Brian Denlinger, he exposes him. And that's the thing, people need to understand these, like Brian Denlinger, like when he's exposing or making a video about Steven Anderson or something like that, he's not really exposing him. It's like cross promotion. That's what they do for each other. These Satanists, these occultists, they're not exposing them like I'm doing. Okay, they would never do that because they're all in the club together, and they pretend like they hate each other, like the whole Hillary Clinton and not Dennis Rodman, excuse me, Donald Trump. How Hillary, it's just like politics. They pretend that they hate each other, but behind the scenes, they don't care. They're both taking them, taking the people to the bank. That's what they're doing. But anyways, the witch's triquetra is what we're talking about here today. I'm going to expose that. Like I said, this is James White, again, a Jesuit, and he claims that he's not a Jesuit, but again, he's been exposed as a Jesuit, and his books, first of all, he's been endorsed by the Jesuits, and his book is, endorsed by a Jesuit. And with that, we're not going to waste any time. The triquetra symbol, the ancient symbol of the Holy Trinity, seen on the cover of the King James Bible, the craft, a witch's book of shadows, the New Age book, the Aquarian conspiracy, and the television series Charmed. The symbol has been also featured in the artwork of musicians such as Mudvayne and Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's most famous song is called Stairway to Heaven. Here it is, featured in, that's what they're doing. They're trying to, they don't want to, well, I'm not even going to touch that because we're talking about something else here, so that'll be for another video. Here it is, featured predominantly on PODs, when angels and serpents dance. Right there. I mean, it's right in your face, guys, when angels and serpents dance. The triquetra symbolism is also featured from different angles in the logos from the Trilateral Commission, CERN, and Intel. The letter W is a representation of the Trinity as well. And as can be seen from the logo for the VW car and the Wonder Woman comic character, it should be noted that W is the 23rd letter of the alphabet. The Trinity is also seen with usage of the equilateral triangle, as seen with Jay-Z's and Mudvayne's logo intertwined with the triquetra. Equilateral triangle is 666, and I've exposed that right up. I've exposed that in several other videos. Here's what he's talking about, though, in case you guys don't understand. There's the equilateral triangle in each corner. Right there is the 6, just like you can see right there, the witch's triquetra forms the 666. You can see the target sign, the Charmed, the craft, King James Bible up there, Jay-Z, the Aquarian conspiracy. So that's what he's talking about, the WWF logo, Intel, and Biohazard. So as you guys can see right there, the equal trilateral triangle is 666. Each angle forms 60. 3 6s, which I've said and exposed before, as well as other people in other videos. Remember, in numerology, the zeros are nothing, so it's only the sixes that you have there. 3 sixes equals 360, which is 36. All the numbers from 1 to 36 added up equal 666. 666 is the triangle of 36. You know, that's why they're obsessed with the triangle. You know, you see these pyramids and whatnot. You know, there's a whole reason for all this. You know, these occultists, they're saying, and don't ever let somebody tell you it's just one meaning, because with the occult, they work on duality. It's never just one meaning. It's never just one definition. Excuse me. They tell the lower degrees one thing and the higher degrees another thing. So as you move up, they teach you different meanings and whatnot. So don't let these people tell you, oh, you know, this only means this, or this only means this. You know, with these Satanists, with these occultists, they work on the concept of dualities. So yeah, 666 is therefore the union of the triangle and the square, which is why you get the square and compass. The international symbol for the biological hazard features is triquetra with a circle within a circle, which points us to the target logo, bringing us back to the target of observation, the red sun, the blazing star of the Sirius star system, disguised 666, a disguised interlocked trio of sixes, symbolic of the Antichrist. It is Celtic, also symbolizes the triple goddess of Wicca. 3 interlocked Visa pieces together, commonly used in the Catholic liturgical iconography, and has recently found its way into the logo of the New King James Bible. Isn't Satan clever? Satan is very clever. And we should not be surprised, okay? We should not be surprised. So I wanted to share this with you guys here. I think we got a little bit more here. I don't want to take a whole lot of time. I'll make this video a lot longer than it needs to be. But as you guys can see, spiritually, the pyramid can represent a number of things, which I talked about earlier just a minute ago about the duality. It's never just one definition. They have been built by ancient spiritual cultures around the world where they were extremely sacred places. Whilst they were later taken over by degeneracy and sinister forces, pyramids originally signified the descent and ascent of consciousness on the path to enlightenment. A triangle itself represents the 3 forces of the cosmos that are central to spirituality: the Father, Mother, and Son of the universe. Right there you go again with the trio right there, right? Represented in sacred trinities throughout the world, such as Christian, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus, the Egyptian, Osiris, excuse me, I apologize, Isis and Horus. It's early, so I do apologize. That are unified within the spiritual work. It's early when I'm making this video. Now, it might be not put out till later on in the day, but it's pretty early when I'm making this video. Among the Egyptians, you can see right there the square and compass, and then the triangle below that with the Horus product, Isis female, and the Osiris is the male. So you get the male and the female, and what do you get from that? You know, from together they commit the act, right, that makes a baby, and you get Horus, which that's what the square and compass is. It's literally a sex act. So I mean, among other things, like I said, it's never just one meaning. Among the Egyptians, it was the symbol of the universal nature, the base representing Osiris, or the male principle, the perpendicular Isis, or the female principle, and the hypotenuse Horus, their son, or the product of the male and female principle. And as you guys can see, it's never ending. And there's a reason behind their madness, guys. Right there's the Puma commercial, and as you guys can see, look, it's even got the lightning with the all-seeing eye. So they're not even, I mean, it's right in your face. It's right in your face, but people will never accept it. The pyramid eye theme is seen near the beginning and clearly seen at the end. At 48 seconds, you will see the eye change. There are some psychological techniques used as well, such as the 2 women and 1 man wearing brightly colored tops. They did this so that your brain doesn't pay attention to what is above them. The elite want their symbolism to enter your brain subliminally. And here you go with a bunch of examples of that. And hopefully you guys can see this very well. As you can see, all the symbols. Try not to go too fast. And I have actually, this website has so many pictures and symbolisms and so much stuff that I could share with you guys. But I don't know if you guys would like the format of it really. Going down the pictures this way and looking at stuff. I know a lot of my viewers are older and they don't want to pause and look at stuff all the time. So I understand that. I respect that. So that's why I'm kind of asking, because this website does have a lot to offer. But again, I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea scrolling down. But then again, for you people that want the truth and care, it's worth it to you to take the time, study to show thyself worthy, right? And to understand these things, how the elite, and look who, everybody's in on it. And the whole world's a stage. People need to understand this. I know everybody wants to show grace to everyone, but everybody's in on it. From every country to, there really is no such thing as borders anymore. Everything's a show. Everything's a show. So, and you can see going back, it doesn't matter how far you go back. You can go back hundreds of years, thousands of years. This has all been there. These Satanists, these occultists. And that's why they do these diamond hand symbols right here, or triangle hand symbols, because they want everyone to know that they're in the In Club. They've taken the oaths. They're part of the secret society. And that's it. Either, a lot of them inherit it through their families. Like I tell people a lot, these people are raised in this, and you really see it a lot. That these families, these occultists, these witches and these Satanists, they pass it down from one, you hear it when they tell their stories, Sometimes, they'll say, oh, I come from a Christian family or something like that, but usually not. Usually not. Usually, for the most part, this stuff is passed down from father to son to mother to daughter. And look, the mocking, and there's a reason why they do everything, why they stick their tongue out, because it all goes back to the Bible verse, where God says, who are you mocking, sticking your tongue out? They think they're mocking God. They're not mocking God. God's going to get the last laugh, Again, doesn't matter if you're talking about Obama, Hitler, Trump, Kamala. People don't get it. All birds are the same feather. All feathers are the same bird, excuse me. And you see right here, this man's probably wearing his Messiah. These people are, there's Sarah Palin and the news anchor, and these people are occultists. At the least, Satanists. Here's Angela Merkel. Everybody knows how famous she is for all her, every color suit she's got of the week, or her doing the diamond hand sign. And, yes, certain times someone can do it on accident. Maybe if they're just sitting and you are taking a lot of time watching somebody, maybe there's a chance that their hands might touch in those certain places, and you take a quick picture, But this, it's ridiculous. There's no explanation for this. These people are doing it intentionally, on purpose, because there's a reason behind it, because those are symbols and signs, and they have meaning to those that are in the know. And as you can see, Michelle Obama, Donald Trump, it doesn't matter. This is the whole thing. People think, oh, Obama or Trump, Kamala or Trump. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The country's going in the same place regardless. Because the people who really own and control this world, they're the ones that choose the puppets, because they're the puppet masters, and they choose the puppets that they want to put up there. And these puppets have no power because they're just puppets. And they're selected, not elected. And they want chaos, order out of chaos, but they want to create the chaos. And before they've ever created the chaos, they've had the solution all along. That's why it's order out of chaos. They create the chaos when all along they've had the solution. They created the chaos because they've had the solution, because they want you to accept their solution. The problem is they're solution is going to come with, enter in the New World Order, enter in the Antichrist age system, and if it's not here already, because it sure seems like it is. I mean, this is just crazy. Anyways, as you guys can see, it doesn't matter. From 30 Seconds to Mars, to 50 Cent, to Eminem, to Jay-Z, to Aaliyah, Al Sharpton, Christina Aguilera, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to end it there. I think, was there any on this one? This was the Jay-Z. Jay-Z not only had no talent before he was on. Yeah, okay, this is because I clicked the Jay-Z thing about the Freemasonry thing because it showed Jay-Z. But yeah, so going back to this, like I said, nothing new under the sun, guys, as the Bible tells us. This has been around for a long, long time. So, with that said, stay in your Bibles, stay in the Word, create that relationship with Jesus Christ. There's nothing more important than that. And I just want to thank each and every one of you guys that taking the time to watch these videos, to comment, to, I don't ask anybody to like, comment, share, subscribe, because that's what fake channels do. I just want to say that I appreciate you guys, and I do see your comments, and I try to comment to as much as I can. If I haven't got back to your comment, I will get to it. I will reply to everybody. As long as you're respectful, I do reply to everybody. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. God bless each and every one of you. Stay in the Word, and keep being God's witnesses. Keep bearing good fruit, and being good students, not only of the Word of Jesus Christ, but also being good teachers. Okay, we need to be ready to teach at all times. Also, we need to be ready to present the gospel to people, because you never know what situation God will put you in to share the gospel with somebody. I was just at Bible study the other day, listening to a few men tell a few stories of just how wonderful God is, and just how He puts you in certain situations at times to witness to people. There was a situation where a buddy at Bible study, he was talking about, a guy had broke down, and he was frustrated, and he wasn't in a good mood, and a guy asked him for some help, and he wasn't feeling good. It had been a long day, but he knew the right thing to do was to help the guy, so he gave the guy a ride. And after he, got back they went to AutoZone, bought the guy a battery. The guy had a battery problem or whatever, and the guy didn't even have money to buy a battery, so he helped him with the battery, brought him back. The guy didn't have tools, so he went and got his tools, helped the guy change the battery. Once it was all said and done, I guess they started talking about the Bible and Jesus Christ, and he asked the guy if he was saved, if he knew the Lord Jesus Christ, and the guy was like, "No, I'm not saved. I've actually been praying, for the Lord to, reveal a sign in my life, to, to talk to me and to show me that He's real, and to, I've been wanting somebody in my life to come witness to me and show me show me what the Bible says, show me how I can get saved." And he took that time, and he sat there and talked with that man, and according to him, that man came to Jesus and made a profession of faith. And so you never know what the Lord will put you in. You might be in a groggy mood, you might had a long day, and wore out and tired, and you'll never know. Maybe the Lord's going to bring an opportunity for you to witness to somebody. So always be open to that. So that's what I try to tell people. That's my advice. You never know, so always try to be, positive, good witnesses for Christ, because